Good morning from Miraflores, a district just on the edge of Peru where most of the tourists tend to come because it's safe here for the most part. It's Wednesday morning, October 15th, and we're all kind of waiting with great curiosity to see what's going to happen today because a, quote, massive and peaceful protest is scheduled for Lima, along with protests all across the country in the next few hours. And Lima right now, things are extremely calm. Things here tend to pick up in the afternoons. Sometimes they don't even start till late or afternoon and go into the evening, which is when things often become volatile. But right now, Lima and Miraflores and the coastal part of the city are as calm as could be. The expected protest by transportation has not taken place. Buses are still going. Combis, the little shared vans that travel all over town, are still active this morning. Taxis are still rolling, so there appears to be no effect on transportation so far. Now that could change in the next few hours, going into the evening. Almost certainly there will be protests in the central part of the city, and that will affect transportation routes of people going in and out of the central part, but we just have to wait and see. Other parts of the country, protests have probably already started. I know in Cusco, protests generally take place during the day, and there are 2,500 police right now scheduled to be deployed around the Plaza de Armas, the airport, and along the railway to make sure that things operate smoothly. Especially, well, it's kind of obvious, they're especially taking a focus on how it's going to affect tourism and making sure that things are not disrupted for tourists coming in and out of the city, tourists traveling to Machu Picchu. But here, we just have to wait and see. Cities in the north will probably be the same. They'll probably have active protest marches later on in the day. But we just have to wait. The reason why they're protesting, if you haven't already heard, is because crime in the country has just gone through the roof, especially violent crime related to extortion, but things are just not good for anyone. So anyway, I'm going to call it quits. I think I'm going to make my way up to the center part of the city this afternoon to see what's happening. This has been an interesting experience reporting like this. It's even more interesting when people stop behind the camera and watch you. This is not something I'm a professional at. So if you like this kind of stuff and you find it useful and helpful, please feel free to give me a like or give the video a like and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm leaving Lima in the morning or in the afternoon for home back in Cusco, but I'll still be reporting on what's happening over the next few days, and I think I'm probably going to continue to do news updates like this into the future. So please feel free to subscribe to the channel so you'll be updated on when other things happen, especially if you're planning on coming to Peru anytime in the next few months. There's a lot going to be happening with elections coming up in 6 months. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.